What's up, guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody's doing well. Before I get too far here, I want to go ahead and say that, of course, I'm not a financial analyst, simply sharing my thoughts and opinions. So please only take it as that. Now, I do want to say, guys, man, I tell you, it's kind of crazy. Our word today is going to be narrative. All right, because that is exactly what was needed to keep everybody in disarray. All of these different narratives that kind of tie in together to ultimately make it seem as though XRP is a security. XRP is not worth the time to invest in, and all of this. But from what I see, that really only works on those people who don't have their eyes open at all. And the majority of us, I mean, we can see, and that I'm very thankful for those of you who are listening to my videos. I mean, especially I'm a bit more obscure as compared to a lot of the other guys out there. So if you're listening to me, you really have to be an XRP hardcore enthusiast, and you are with it. You're not going anywhere. You are, you've gotten your stuck boots on, and you are hanging on for dear life. I mean, it would be very easy to get shaken out of this market right now. When you see the volumes that we have, that we have here, the fact that the price doesn't do anything when all of these other coins are really kind of going up and down, really, for the most part. But just seeing some kind of a pump, whereas XRP, again, as I've mentioned before, is staying in this tight range. And then you get articles like this. So even though this article may seem like it's kind of positive, it actually isn't. It is soft FUD, okay? Kind of like soft porn. You got to be careful about it, because when you read into it, I just, read this article. I mean, essentially what they're saying is that, hey, even if XRP does get labeled a security, it won't be that bad, because they'll probably only fine Ripple, and it won't be a big fine. I mean, that's it. Don't even worry about it. It's probably a security, and you know what? It'll just be a fine. Well, that's BS. It's absolute BS, because if anybody that knows anything about XRP knows that it is not a security. No more security than Bitcoin. And again, going back to our word for the day, narrative. All of these narratives were created to coincide with one another and ultimately cause people to be very insecure about their investment in XRP. That's all it is. It's kind of like getting up, going to work every day, not having your eyes open whatsoever, and just totally overlooking all the craziness that's going on in the world. Now, I've had my eyes open for quite a while now, okay? I've come into a lot of different truths, or I'll say a lot of different understandings, because every time you think you've learned the truth, there's always a lie mixed into it. So it's a steady unveiling of reality, I'll say. Okay. Now, what are some of the things I'm talking about? Of basically being awake, and that's what they are taking advantage of. That so many people are just on autopilot, and they see a headline, they see a title or some article that is some narrative, and they believe it. They tie these different narratives together in their heads, because this is the way this psychological programming works. Okay? this is how it works. They throw a little bit of information out there, and then they throw some contradicting information out there. Once they do that a few times, you're totally confused. You have no idea which direction to go in. So you know what? What you do is you just stop. 9 times out of 10, you just stop, or you want to forget about it. In this particular case, you sell everything because it seems like that's the best option. So you don't lose all of your worthless fiat. I mean, come on. So that's what we're dealing with. That's exactly what everyone, especially in the United States, this is what we're dealing with. So when you see things like this is all a psychological play on our minds. That's all it is. They know exactly how to put this information out in a way to where it just causes you to make the decisions that they want us to make. You know, not everybody, of course, but the majority of the holders or the people that it touches, that's the result that they're looking for. All right, so enough about that. I kind of went off on a tangent there. Forgive me. I know somebody's not going to like that, but hey, this is where I am. You know, this is me, and there's more to it. I'm not going to get into it, but that's just a fact. So that's Mr. Free Coiner, and I'm not apologizing for it. All right, so here, blockchain goes live. XRP contracts on Huobi Global and more. So Huobi is launching. Yeah, here we go. According to Huobi Global's blog released on 27 March 2019, Huobi derivative market will be listing XRP contracts on 29 March 2019, which is 2 days from now, or Friday, basically. So, I mean, that'll probably not do anything to XRP, so don't expect it. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, another word that we can use for today, adoption. That's what we're looking for. That's important, just as important, because really, to be honest with you guys, the price is so easily manipulated, as you can see, that they don't, the people that are actually doing it don't care, right? They'll do whatever they can to keep the price exactly where it is to affect us and cause the majority of anybody with weak hands to go ahead and sell, so they can just pick it up and end up running off laughing at us and have us basically like the people were from when the people that got into Bitcoin really early and sold at a very low price. I mean, there are people that I've talked to who had thousands of Bitcoin back in like 2010, thousands of Bitcoin, and they sold it when it hit like $2 or $3. I mean, and every one of them, of course, are kicking themselves, and I would be too. I can do it. Actually, I had several Bitcoin myself. I sold it way too early because of a simple article that I did not. And this was before I really had any knowledge about researching all of crypto stuff. I just didn't do it. I read this one article and I sold my Bitcoin at, I made a little bit of profit, but far less than I should have. Far, far less. So here we are with more adoption here, and it goes on and on. Here we are, Ripple XRP, one step closer to Amazon as the company teams up with WorldPlay. Well, this is kind of a friend of a friend of a friend type of situation, but when it's all said and done, the company that actually is buying out WorldPay, I believe, they are partnered with Ripple, and it's feasible to come to the understanding that, hey, they're probably Amazon is probably going to be using XRP. Great news. I mean, I really believe either way, Amazon was going to come to using XRP or Ripple anyway, because they have an issue with paying people who are in other countries. That is one thing that they do have a big problem with, and it, as far as settling, because a lot of people, I mean, it takes time for them to get paid. A lot of sellers on Amazon. So this XRP, Ripple, the whole, Ripple Net, all of that would be extremely helpful for Amazon and getting their hands on XRP to actually do all the settling. Cross-border is, I mean, it would be a phenomenal upgrade for these guys. So I would say definitely look for this. These things that they're saying it's happening soon, right? It's happening very, very soon. So, I'm not really going to get much into the price or anything like that. That is a very touchy subject. So guys, just like I've said before, set your expectations, give it some time, give it a year. Okay. That's, if it takes a year, it's going to take a year anyway. If it happens before that, then great. So let's just look at it like that. I really believe this could be something that would be very, very impactful as far as XRP is concerned. So, let's just make sure we stay strong and stay in the game here. All right, so BB points at Ripple XRP undervaluation as transaction volumes pick up. Well, this kind of goes without saying. Yes, the undervaluation is absolutely a problem. I mean, we know that XRP is way undervalued. I mean, I'll say it again. People have seen the price of XRP on certain exchanges, and of course they're going to call it a glitch or whatever, but they've seen it spike to $50, $80. I don't think that's always a glitch. I think there's enough volume on these different exchanges in the background, and some of that stuff is just leaking to our side. Guys, this as far as the information that I have as it relates to XRP, that's pretty much it. If there's anything you guys want to suggest or speak about, let me know. I will definitely try to do some research on it. And I'm talking pretty much any topic, within reason. It doesn't necessarily have to be crypto. It can be pretty much anything else. I don't want to have this situation where everything I do on this channel is centered around crypto. I mean, I don't feel that's necessary. We have a lot more going on in our lives, and to be honest with you, I want this to be kind of a you teach me, I teach you situation. There's a lot of stuff, as I've said before, that I've experienced and that I've dealt with. And again, I am going to share some of those experiences that I have had with you guys as time goes on. So it's one of those things where I think we can definitely grab some value from our interactions, what little it may be in these videos, but I definitely want to provide more value than just dealing with crypto, because life it's about a whole lot more than that. Now, that being said, guys, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button. Also smash that like button and hit that post notification button so you know I have posted again. Until next time, this has been your man, Mr. Free Coiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.